We are all set. We are all ready to go. So let us get into it. Pistol round. Boss on the CT side and Rocket on the T side. Let's get into it. So we're starting things off with a good old 1-1-3 here. Boss stacking 3 members over toward the B-bomb site. And this is something I've seen a lot. Rocket starting off a little bit slow. Already going to be starting with the man disadvantage here. Guardian Cryptic. Oh, kills for all of Boss. Well, I said it was going to be slow. Turns out I could not have been more wrong. So Aleph, the final member here for Team Rocket, have to go huge, go for a whole 1v5. Has no armor with this P250, which I feel pretty bad about, if I'm being honest. But you never know. We'll see. Nope. Gonna be Brett to win that. And it's gonna be Boss with the flawless, 100% flawless pistol round. Not even a single point of damage taken by Boss. Not even anything to say. Nothing to say, nothing to do. Just pure domination from the Boss side. Pure Boss behavior. So, you have your typical mid play. Mid and Cheetah here, some of the most interesting things to watch, but we're going to see Wolfie pushing way up, does catch the shoulder of Droid. Darty is there to finish the kill, and a little bit of an interesting boost here to try and make their way over the smoke, but it's not to be. Cryptic bringing out the leaf blower of a shotgun, the auto shotty. So, all right, very quick first couple of rounds. And it is going to be time for the buys here. We're going to keep our eye on Cryptic here, pushing all the way in through A main, catches the head of Elk first, but that is going to give the rest of Rocket whole ideas as to where they are. It's not going to matter. They've been utterly cut down. 2 versus 3 now, left to pick up the pieces. R2 and Droid, and Brett's like, that's funny. Now full control of bomb, weapon in hand. And this one, Boss pretty much have this round in the bag. It's going to be all left up to Droid here to try and figure this out. No bomb. He is going to try to smoke things in, see if he can pick it up and at least exfiltrate that bomb. But we do have Brett getting into position here, get the molly down. That is going to make this all but impossible as Brett crowns Droid for the round. Alright, well, that will lead us to a save round from Rocket. So I was asking myself, I says, Floofies, do you think Rocket can beat Boss? And I'm like, well, their odds aren't good. Their odds are definitely not good. It looks like Boss are not even interested in giving them anything. There have been a couple of frags from the Rocket side, but Boss is just dominating them from every angle, every direction, every fight. Like, you look at the scoreboard, they have 2 frags in 4 rounds of play. Wolfie showing why he was an op on M80 and was definitely worthy of still being in ECL. So again, I have to ask myself, how many rounds can Rocket even get? Can they feel happy if they manage to just get a couple? I feel like, well, you never know. We do have another buy here for Rocket. Aleph getting mollied off, but with the mid-nades, you do see the T side pushed away. Cryptic going, I don't need any other guns. This XM is going to be more than enough to deal with you. Cryptic being over here like Frieza, I only need to use 10% of my power to beat you. Let's see if Team Rocket can power up, but already Team Rocket lose 2, lose a third, and it's just getting taken down player after player. Nero interested in something, but that is going to be 2 frags on the round. And now the only one left to find a frag here for Rocket is Elk. But it might not be a very long best of 3. I'm gonna be honest. It's like Rocket mostly saving once again. We do have Nero picking up the AK-47 once again. Ooh, all right. Something's actually happening here on the B-bomb site. Elk pushes through smoke, manages to get a kill of his own onto Darty. It is a 3 versus 3. This might not be the worst AK buy we've seen on the save round. As the players for Boss enter into the site, it all just falls apart here for Rocket. Droid, the last player standing. See if he can do anything with his Tech 9. The answer is no. Wolfie already has the beat on him. We're already halfway done with the first half. At the very least now we do have a kill for each of the players of Rocket. But we are just speedrunning this. We're gonna be done before we can even get started here. See if the buys for Rocket are good this round. Looks like Cryptic has finally bought himself a rifle. He's like, all right. Enough screwing around with auto shotguns. Let's actually play the game like a human being and not like I'm playing Half-Life. See, because in Half-Life, there are rifles, but most of the time, the shotgun's the better weapon. In this, the rifles are usually what you're gonna pick up. We're just popping around here. Most of Rocket hanging out over toward Elbow. Just waiting to enter sight. Utility does it not necessary. Double entry. R2 and Elk. That's going to force the rotation out of Boss, and it will be good at least for one on Freshie. We do have Wolfie watching the demon angle, and he's going to take down R2 through it. So now 2 versus 2 remaining here. No, 3 versus 2 here. Boss in the driver's seat as they mow down player after player. It's going to be all down to Aleph. But Brett doesn't even care. He doesn't need the kills. He's just going to defuse the bomb. And he's going to get a kill anyway. Just Boss making it look beyond easy. Now, you do hate to see it. You really do hate to see it. But, I mean, It's going to take some time to gel as a team. This is Rocket's first season in ECL. They had a fantastic run in advance to get here. They beat some very solid looking ECL teams to get into this season. So I think they can't really count themselves out. You know, it's not the end of the world for them. And they have taken man advantage here for round number 8. So still some life left in this team for sure. Not a lot of utility left. Oh, Brett peeks into 3. That's not going to be healthy for you. Turned into some sort of cheese with holes in it. Oh, Cryptic with a 1 kill. He overheats a little bit. He pulls out his knife. He is going to be taken down. Wolfie taken down as well. R2 taking down mid. Just takes down player after player on the rotation. Rocket finally find their footing. Are we going to see some life out of this team after all? 7-1. Just because one team gets an early lead does not mean it is over. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Ooh, Elk. Good starter. Freshie, though, comes in to mop things up. And it's just gonna be another devastation of Rocket. Rocket with a little bit of failure to launch. This is, man, if I knew more about astronomy, I could make jokes about how this is like the Apollo missions, or, oh man, I know what I'm gonna do in the break now. I know what I'm gonna do in the break. And I feel bad for Rocket that I'm gonna do it, but you know what? I have to have jokes besides Team Rocket blasts off. I need to have things like that round exploded like a Saturn, like a Challenger 3 or something like that. It's the content they're giving me. So, all right, we do have another buy here out of Rocket. They're running out of rounds here on their T side. Who knows? Maybe they'll spread their wings and fly once they get to the CT. Cryptic has decided he's back to his old ways with the XM. And the rest of the team, Wolfie push way up, catches the back of Elk. I don't even know what to say. It's just nothing they can do. Oh, Cryptic. Cryptic, you're gonna be all the way over an elbow and peek into Aleph. Okay, at the very least. But I don't think Aleph is gonna be expecting a second player. It doesn't matter. He's down on 17 HP. He hits the floor. And now it's all on Droid. As players surrounding him from both sides. The op hits the legs. The AK finds its heart. Not a whole lot else to say about this one. But at the same time, you know, Rocket or Boss are looking to prove themselves. They lost their whole ass org. They lost their org. They went from Wildcard, who were doing extremely well. Oh my gosh. Just the feed filled with CT side kills. Although Elk is looking to prove himself. He's got something to do. but he will be taken down in the end. And once again, it's going to be all up to Droid. We will see if there's anything Droid can do here. It is going to be a rough proposition. Ooh, well, a few bullets catching him through the wood, but he does spot out the players. He is going to get himself at least a headshot onto Freshie. When we are already at the end of our first half. Stream has been going for less than 40 minutes, and about 20 minutes of that has been break. Like, at break and talking. This game has been going for 20 minutes. That's, at this rate, I feel like we're gonna see Boss just pull no brakes, aim train pushing. Although, alright, that's a good start. And the flashes are good. Elk managing to take down 2 here. Might be exactly the way that Rocket could find at least a second round. Freshie is just, he doesn't care anymore. He's just like, this is the end of the half. I'm gonna push through the smoke and I'm gonna stop that planter. Ooh. But Rocket's still gonna get the bomb down. Wolfie with a little bit of a reposition over toward long. Is it gonna be enough though? I'm gonna be smoked. Wolfie gonna try to continue repositioning. We'll see if Nero calls this out. It looks like he's got his crosshair exactly where it needs to be. Clicks the button, and that is gonna be the first half 10-2 lead by Boss. And there's just nothing to say. I mean, now, pistol round for Boss and for Rocket. Ooh, okay. Exciting start here. Double for Cryptic. 2 for 2 to start things off. Oh, Darty has fantastic flank. Aggressive push, but it's going to work out for Rocket. Freshie now the last player standing here for Boss. 1 versus 3. And this could still, well, Freshie with the armor and the pistol can do more than enough here. Pros don't fake. He's just going to plant it. But Nero's not going to let him. All right, well, at least a pistol being won here by Rocket to keep them going. Well, it's pretty good. And no bomb plant means Boss are going to have to force up with not a lot. We do see them here with just the pistols and the nades, no armor. So we'll see what they can do with those. Ooh, okay, we got a little bit of aggression here for R2. Pushed up right next to the boost spot. The flash is good, and I did say we're going to see a lot of aggression out of Boss. They do not relent. They get that bomb down. 2 kills as well. With the bomb down and these weapons that they have picked up, will it work out here for Team Rocket? Kills mostly going the way of Boss. Darty with a little bit of a risky push. LF caught even through the smoke while defusing. And Boss do it with pistols. so a good anti-eco by boss. It puts them within spitting distance, a hop, skip, and a jump away from the end of this game. Although, ooh, that could be, well, I didn't even have enough time to get the words out before players inside of Sheeta all fell over. It's just R2 and Elk left. Pistols versus rifles, and it is not to be. Freshie and Cryptic clean it up, and it is going to be 12-3. Well, we might be done with this one inside of a crispy half an hour, chat. I just don't really have words. But, you know, sometimes it just do be like that. Aleph, not gonna get caught out in mid. Oh, that is good at least. Oh, that's fun. Cryptic has a yay sticker. And he's gonna put it to work, taking down the boost. Ooh, 1 kill for Rocket, though. Elk with 1 on a Darty. He's gonna be taken back by Wolfie. And, it's just not happening here. Cryptic with the final kill. And what do you even say to that? Elk, the only one with double-digit kills for Rocket.